Hello everyone, welcome to Vandeanson's Apocalypse, today with a quick update on the infection system. As you might know, EA has a system where when you get hit by a ravaged zombie or zombie of another mod, you get infected. As you can see in the top right corner, the very left HUD icon shows that I'm infected with a virus. What I've always wanted to add is some way to add a spread system, so when you're infected, to spread that you have a chance to spread your virus to nearby players, by coughing, not applying hygienic or hygiene measures or social distance. So what we do here is we have 4 different types of protection. We have improvised faceware, we have improvised head protections, so masks and helmets, and we have the safe helmets and the safe face protection, just a pilot helmet or a gas mask. What the system does is, if I'm infected as a player, every so and so seconds I feel the effect of the infection, and this frequency increases. Every time this effect hits, it will check if I have nearby players, and it will go through a sort of a list of criteria that have to be met before I'll be able to infect nearby players. It will first check if the player is alive, if it's AI or player. In the real case or the final version, only players will be infected. Very unlikely that I will apply it to AI for performance reasons. Only in this showcase here, AI will be affected, just so you guys can see what happens. It will check if they're nearby players. It will check if they're infected. If they're infected, they will not be touched. They will not be infected again. Then it will check if I'm wearing safety equipment, if I'm wearing a safe, like a gas mask or a pilot helmet or whatever you as a user will select as safe gear. You can basically add all the class names that you want to be considered as safe gear into the settings. Then the whole process is stopped. I'm not going to infect anyone nearby because I protected them by wearing safety equipment. If I'm wearing an improvised safety equipment such as a face mask or a piece of cloth, a bandana, or some sort of a racing helmet or something similar, it will proceed further. Depending on your settings, you can adjust that. It will calculate a random chance for the virus to spread anyway, even if I'm wearing improvised equipment to protect the spreading. If I, based on my infection and my equipment, would potentially be able to spread the virus, it will check all the nearby players. It will check if they're infected or not. That already happened before. And if they're not infected, it will check their equipment. So then again, if they are wearing nothing and they're in distance, they will very likely get infected. There is a final infection chance that you can adjust. By default, it's probably 90%. That if you may spread the virus and the nearby player has no safety equipment, there is a 90% chance that you get infected. You can adjust it, of course, 100% or a lower chance, depending on what you want to. If the nearby player has very safe equipment like a gas mask, he will not be infected. If he's wearing improvised protection, he might get infected, not get infected. It's based on a chance that, again, your improvised protection will or will not let through the wire. So this is how it works. This is obviously a speeded up process, but the red vest indicates that the person has been infected. The green vest means that this person has not been infected because of its own safety equipment, and no vest means that the person was already infected. So you can see the chance, just the chance a little bit, chance for someone that's using a unsafe equipment relatively high. That guy here usually gets a red vest. Oh, and now I sent the safety chance of the improvised equipment to 100, so he doesn't get infected even with improvised gear. The idea obviously is to have that a bit lower, so to give the players an incentive to look for really safe gear. And if they do not have safe gear, obviously the solution will be on a PvP server or server with other players that you don't know. You'd probably think twice to engage them or talk to them. You might keep your distance if you're not sure that they're infected, if you cannot protect yourself. I reduced the safety grade of the improvised gear, so you can see this guy got infected anyway. These guys here are pretty safe with their gear. It should provide for some interesting player versus player interactions, and it might give the gearing another incentive. So he was lucky this time. Obviously, the better safety equipment you have, the safer you are. And see, this guy gets infected every time, or nearly every time. So if you reduce the general infection chance to 10, because you still, despite any safety gear, you only want a very low chance that you can spread the virus just by standing close by. Time you're unlucky. So you can just play with the chances. Obviously, for demonstration, this was now. This time he got lucky, even though he doesn't wear safety. Do something. I'm adding very safe gear to myself. I'm carrying the virus. Next tick, I'm not spreading because I was protected by my own gear, and I protected my fellow survivors. The distance to what the virus can be spread can be adjusted, so it can be the currently known 2 meters from real world, real life examples, COVID, but you can adjust it. Currently it's 30 meters just for showcasing. Yeah, I'm dropping the safety equipment, increasing the chance that the virus in general will spread to 1. So that guy here will always be infected because both of us are not protected. That guy here is already infected, so he doesn't care. These guys are safe. That guy was unlucky because he has bad safety equipment. This guy was safe because of good equipment. That guy got lucky despite his bad equipment while his friend infected. And that guy also got unlucky. Yeah, obviously you can add any any item, goggles, facewear, or headgear to the safety equipment tool. Yeah, that was pretty much what I wanted to show. I can currently not do live streams because of a little 1 week old baby I'm currently holding my arm, which is nice. So just doing the video. Yeah, just that. That sense, wash your hands, socially distance, and wear a mask. Cheers.